Hello everyone, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. The first thing we need to do today, before I forget, is go get this blue trailer that I somehow missed a while ago. I, literally jumped just right over it in the video, and luckily some people pointed it out and even time-stamped it, so it was easy for me to go back and review the tape. And it's right here. So I came up here and I think I jumped on the roof and just ignored it. So I think I already wrote it down, hopefully. And now we have $1,000 more. And oh, that's our first trailer. Wait, let me check my notes. Have we not gotten any trailers yet until here? Let's see, we got cows, sheep, horses, tractors, water trailers, harvesters, seeders, and pigs. Okay, so that's our first trailer. Okay, sorry the video seems frozen. I am just making notes so that if we ever want to go... where's this at? Harvest grain. Okay, we're good. Harvest grain. Harvest. Nope. No harvest. Feed and grain south. Yeah, if we ever want to go through and try to collect everything, I want to make sure I write down what we have already collected, just to help save me some time. Alright, so now back to the farm. Second thing we should probably discuss quick is the greenhouses. Turns out that when you sell them automatically, like I have here, you lose about 40% of the profit. I think I'm okay with that. I've kind of gone back and forth, but because of... Should I start a worker? Well, it's just nice to kind of set and forget. Let me check our growth stages here. Gertie's back, so there may be some microphone bump in here in a bit. This is hard. Okay, so we need to cultivate this field. And I'm thinking we should just get a new cultivator. This is a really... I know we looked at it last time and I was like, nah. But this one is so bad. 2.5. We could probably sell it for like 7 or 8. And then maybe get this one, which is, well, yeah, this one is literally twice, but that's, okay. Gertie's playing with the pencil, so she'll be fine for a bit. But even this one, that's only 5,000 more. That's not. It'll be a while until we have to cultivate again after today, so this will get us through one more cultivation. Anyway, so back to greenhouses. Because water's free, I'm kind of okay just setting and forgetting. Because if you remember, there were just a ton of trips to the store. And we could, I mean, I guess we can check the price. I'm pretty sure, is it animals? Somewhere in the tools, and I always lose it, there's a trailer that is... just flat. It's not a low, it's not one of these. These are for vehicles. Oh, maybe it's under baling. Yeah, this is on, oh gosh, that's expensive. But these are really nice because they're just flat. So you can put stuff on them, but I don't know if they have straps. We could also buy a pallet. But you can only get so many pallets in there. We should do it. Should we do it? Because our truck, I think, yeah, let's do it. Because we'll make more money. And I think we'll be able to fit quite a few pallets in there. So actually let's go back to just lettuce though, right? Because lettuce has the highest yield, or not highest yield, the lowest yield, but I think it sells for the highest. So we'll just spend another minute here in the menus. Yeah. So we might as well take the fewest trips because you're going to get the most money. Where strawberries has a huge yield, but it sells for lower. So you're just making more trips for like the same profit. So I don't get it. Let's turn off all that. We'll leave those to sell, and then we'll activate our lettuce. And we'll switch those to store. store. That way we get all the money. I think that'll be good, especially with... is this the tractor I want? Yeah, let's decouple. I think we just threw some canola in there. And I think we can actually check on our heart. If we go to prices, the storage will tell us what we have. So we have, yeah, we just put 3,000 canola in storage. We have about 6,000 barley for our, basically just for chickens. And that wheat is from when we bought chicken feed. Let me sip this here, not decaf. It's not decaf, even though it's 1 o'clock. It's hazelnut coffee because it's winter. And winter is the time for hazelnut coffee. It's good. I upgraded my coffee brewing method. And now I use what's called a clever dripper. Never heard of it before until a couple months ago, and it was on like the coffee subreddit or some coffee related subreddit, because my drip brewer, like, I think it was just old and kind of bad, and so it just kept any coffee I made just kind of tasted like, I don't know, gross, like just like burnt coffee almost. I don't know, it was weird. So this thing was like 30 bucks, and it's a pour over, but it's super easy and super fast and seemingly foolproof because I've never messed it up. And yeah, you actually taste what the coffee is supposed to taste like. So it's been very good, and it's been nice this hazelnut season to actually taste hazelnut in the coffee again. I also don't buy expensive coffee. It's just Dunkin' Donuts from the store, but I think it's pretty good. Good enough for me. I don't deserve better. So yeah, this thing's nice because you can open it, you can throw all your pallets right in there, and then close the doors, and you won't lose them. And we should be able to get quite a few in there. Whereas with our truck, we could do 4. I think maybe we got 5 once or twice, but it was tough. So we'll put this down here. And let's go, what are we doing? We can probably keep working on our field. So we need to get this weeded. And I think we are looking at planting wheat and, why is it not? It's okay, it is cultivate. Well, yeah, it's, all right. It's cultivated, it just doesn't need de-weeded. So we'll turn off plowing, turn off lime. And that's another thing I was going to do, and I'll show you that here in a second. So I was kind of thinking about it, and I'll just run this over. We don't need to hire a worker for this. It's fast enough. I think we can turn on more of the field work stuff. I know I turned off a lot of it last time or earlier in the series, but with seasons, like with all this new season stuff, you just have a lot of time to prepare the field. Because you can just do like 1 or 2 things a day. Whereas in the olden days, Farming Sim 19 and before, you were basically only limited by how fast you prepared the field. Right? As soon as you harvested, you could just quickly do everything and plant again and harvest, and there was no waiting. And this kind of relaxes that a bit, and we can cultivate one day, or, you know, plow one day, line, you know, and I feel like we have a little more breathing room. So I think we can bump up some of the realism part of it now that the season's here. It actually is more realistic. So before I'll hire a worker while we're in the menus, just so things keep going. It's one of the biggest advantages of workers is just being able to menu it up. So hire, we got money, we're fine. Okay. So let's go look at this, and I think I'm still gonna leave crop destruction off because I just like running, I like driving through fields. I just do. So let's turn plowing on, fieldstone on, lime's already on, weeds are already on. And I wanted to turn fuel to normal. trailers can only be filled until the max allowed weight. Yeah, whatever. We're gonna leave that. I think that's all I wanted. And we turned all the AI stuff off so that we do have to fill everything up ourselves. So we're about as realistic as we can get. We're gonna keep economic easy for, yeah, I think that's good. So now if we go to here, I think every 3, we can turn this on. Yeah, so we actually do need to plow. Cool. I wish, I guess it only turns on if we go to this menu, but I feel like they don't need to turn the map red and green unless it's like a field, but whatever. Let's, we're not gonna be able to afford a plow because I just bought that trailer. When do we need to plant? Where am I going? Calendar. We need to plant, we're not doing canola, we're gonna do wheat, and then we're gonna wait till March to plant oats because I wanna look at getting horses, because then we'll be able to harvest wheat and oat in the same month. So we'll get straw from wheat and oats, and that's all we need for for horses, except for water, which of course is easy to get. So how much is a plow? I know I've mentioned this before, but do we not spend a lot of time in the menus in this in Farming Sim 22? Or is it maybe just my play style now? I don't know. I feel like I've never menued as much, but it doesn't really bother me. It's just something I've been noticing. Let's look for sales first. So we have a cultivator, a 4-meter cultivator. It's actually really cheap. Ooh. That is actually, so it's, what is this? Where is this under? There's like all these tools now that are, that they all do the same thing. Here, harrows, power harrows. So apparently this does the same thing. And yeah, it's on sale for, and then same with subsoilers, I think act just like plows, and spaders I think act like plows. And then of course, do we even have plows anymore? Yeah, plows. Huh, okay. I think we'll probably exchange our cultivator. It's 1.5 meters wider. And then I think everything else, wow, that is so cheap. Because if we do that, then we could actually, I mean, there's small bales, but I mean, then we'd have it. So let's go look at our baling loaders. Do we have one that does 120? Yeah, this one can do 14, 120. Not that we'd have the money for that yet, but we can always just put them on a, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, we need to like look at these sales more often. Actually, we can probably leave this here because we'll have to weed tomorrow. So let's do that. Let's take this tractor and go. Oh, come on. I remember sales being part of other games, but I feel like it was never like a big deal. Like things would be like 10, 20% off every so often. And I might be misremembering, but these are actually like good sales. And yes, they are old equipment, right? This has been used for 24 months. Oh well. I'm fine with it. So we're going to take this to the shop. Again, if we sell this directly at the shop instead of via the menu, we will make more money from it. They'll give us, it'll just be a higher selling price. I don't know what the exact cut is, but I think you lose 20 to 30-ish% if you sell it through the shop. So we'll go here and drop it off. And we can get, so yeah, we're basically just exchanging. So sell, we'll have to spend a couple thousand, but thank you, save. And then we can buy this. Not a huge upgrade, but you know, we're spending a couple thousand for 1.5 meters, and I am a-okay with that. We'll probably take out a little loan and buy that baler. We'll price the other balers first, but they are... Can we put this on the front? Because if so, we can get the baler and this back at the same time instead of having to take 2 trips to the shop. Yeah, I think it's going to work. All right. So this baler, again, small, that's fine, because it's only $7,700. And if we go to balers, yeah, it's 22 just for this new one. Oh, Gertie. And then, yeah, the next one is 48. Like, we're not going to be able to afford these balers for a very long time. So stop hitting that with your little head. So let's just take out a $5,000 loan. We'll be able to pay that back in a day. Money, borrow, and let's buy that baler. That's really exciting. I always viewed, I think you used to have to view baling as fairly mid-game because they used to only have expensive ones. And again, I can't remember, I mean, it's all been so long, but if we go to balers, I'm pretty sure they didn't even start till about this range. If you wanted to start baling. So they have this cheap one now, plus, yeah, that sale was awesome. So let's check sale prices. I assume there's a different sale every day, but I have not paid attention to it. This baler looks terrible. Like, I don't even get... I don't get it. And then it lowers. Okay, I guess it's just a weird looking baler, but cool. So we got a couple awesome equipment upgrades. We got our greenhouses back to 100% profit once we actually have something. We have our field. Oh, all of you for the last 10 minutes have been saying the same thing, which is don't forget, you got to buy a plow. And I did forget, but we'll be fine. We'll just borrow money. Now that I know that the loan interest is pretty small and the fact that we can pay off $10,000 to $20,000 pretty easily because of our greenhouses, we'll be fine. But let's go put this on our farm. Okay, so we'll just leave our baler here. Leave our cultivator here. Let's go ahead and attach the weight just so it's off the ground. And I think this can back up into our garage. Try to keep things a little picked up. Okay, we can leave. Wait, what? Oh, I see. We'll leave this here for now because we need to look for a plow. So, we could wait one day. When are we planning tomorrow or the next day? Tomorrow. So I do want to plow today, and that's fine. I mean, so I hate working with plows because they have this like weird side angle. But we should look at prices. So 16, oh my gosh, they're so expensive. Subsoiler, it says it can be used instead of a plow. So we could actually do like, I guess this $8,600 one. This one's 4 meters. All right, I mean, is there a reason not to do this one? What is this? Wow, okay, that also fertilizes, which is pretty cool. And these are very expensive. So let's try a subsoiler and actually see if it takes away the plow state. So we just need a little money. And go back here and buy this 4-meter one. We'll get the yellow one. We don't have a lot of yellow tools. And we could reset, but I feel like the shop's not too far away. Just gotta remember to pay off those loans when we sell some stuff. And with that being said, I am gonna speed up time just so lettuce produces. We don't need those controls. Alright, sorry for the mic adjustment, but I had to scoot back to let my cat lay on my lap, and I just felt like it was a little far away. I don't know if it was. Okay, I really hope this actually gets rid of the plow state, and the fact that the shop says it does, I'm going to trust. But I've never used one of these actually. These were new, I think, in 19. And then this time around they added like harrows and spaders. I don't know. We'll also have to look at fieldstone and see what we want to do for that, but we can deal with that maybe. I think these fields maybe don't have it because I already had it. Oh no, we definitely have it. Shoot. Well, let's do this first. We also may have done this backwards. I don't know if we still need to... Ah, that's awesome. And it looks like it's going to need... Wait, what? Oh yeah, it's because I didn't do the edges. That's fine. I'm not going to lime until all of it needs it again. Okay, so it does work. And now we just have to give it time. And then we need to look at rocks. So let's go back to the menu. I'm going to turn down time before it gets away from us. So people are saying for rocks you can also just roll. So I was using a stone picker, which is pretty expensive and kind of unwieldy. And then others said you can just use a roller if we can actually find this. Also expensive, but 12.3 meters is not bad. And if we look at the help, it'll tell us like what it does. So fertilizers give us 46% if we do 2 of them. Lime gives us another 15. Mulcher on stubble. I don't know if that's just for the grapes and olives. But 5% I'm not going to worry about it. And then weeds, of course, and a plow will give us another 15. Wait. Use a plow after root crops. Okay. Alright, I don't know. I don't really see anything about stones, but people in the comments did... Wow, that's a lot of stones now that we're plowing. Holy cow. People in the comments did say it will hurt the vehicles, so we probably want to deal with them somehow. So we can buy this super expensive roller, which has a wide spread. Or these stone pickers, which have a tiny, tiny, tiny spread, but will actually pick up the rock so you can sell it. But you sell it for next to nothing. So I think we're going to just invest in one of these. It pains me to take out that much money. But I think this is sort of the last thing we need for... I'll turn down time before we run out of it. I think this is sort of the last thing we need before, or to have everything we need. So we have plowing, cultivating, liming, rock rolling, whatever you want to call it. So basically all field preparation will now be complete. And then we can just focus on upgrading equipment. So let's... Actually, this one I will just reset, because there's not a weight on it, so it'll actually be easy. I didn't buy it? Did I not have enough money? No, I did not. Wow, okay. Oh, I was looking at the loan. Okay. Yikes. $41. License plate. Pink. Type 2. Type 2. And same old same. Front and back. And buy. Watch tomorrow will be on sale for $3,000. Real quick before I forget, we can repay $5,000. So we now have $55,000 in loans. We have spent $81 today on vehicles. But I'm okay. I feel okay. Because now we can properly maintain our fields. I feel better about that than kind of turning everything off like I did, so. I didn't mean to go to 0.5 times. Let's do 10, 7, 5, 6, 1. 5's fine. Yeah, this should be much better than when I tried it with that stone picker. And yeah, if we look at prices while we're driving, it is like nothing. 115 per 1,000. So, nope, no thank you. And we should be able to do this on our own. So lower, fold, yeah, we just lower and, okay. Let's see if this works. Nope. I would say it didn't work at all. With a roller, you can improve the upper soil layer quality of your fields. What? People said you could just roll it. That was so much money. I'm so confused. What am I doing wrong? So what does this do? So I think we do have to recultivate. So should I cultivate then try this? Oops. Okay, hitting all the wrong buttons today. Let's try it. Because right now it says it's a seed bed. And we need it to be like blue for cultivate. So let's go get the cultivator, our new one. Don't need that. No field found, huh? Well, maybe if I just do it manually for a bit. So we lower. And then go. It looks like it's doing something. We can turn some lights on. No, it's not. What? Okay, we don't need plowing. Oh, there we go. I see. I see. Turn it off. Nope, stop. Alright, I think that probably worked. No, it didn't. What's happening? So first of all, it's a power harrow, so you do have to turn it on. And that's what I did not do. And you can see it is changing, like, the... Yeah, it's changing the ground, but it's not showing it's cultivated. So then I'm led to wonder, what's the point? Did I do something wrong, or... I don't even know what that means. Shallow cultivation of fields, but I have this. Which one? This one? A cultivator prepares fields for the next sowing. A cultivator. Does anybody have some ideas? Did I just waste a ton of money for nothing? That's frustrating. So let's just... I don't get it then. Maybe, like, what does seedbed mean? I figured that just meant... Okay, well... Maybe seedbed is good? Maybe seedbed is like, hey, you're ready now. So let's try the roller one more time on this, like, little bit that we just cultivated again. I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think I quite get what a roller's for. I thought people said rollers would get rid of rocks, but I must have missed... Like... I must have missed what was said. I missed something. And you can't turn this on. I'll hire a worker just to make sure it's done correctly. Yeah, and they're definitely still there, so... Unless you have to wait a day? I don't know, let's just go to bed. We'll figure it out. I think we have to plant tomorrow anyway, so we'll just figure it out then. I don't know. Oh well, you live and you learn. This is why I have not done a tutorial on field preparation yet, because I feel like every time I try to learn, this type of stuff happens. And now that they have all these tools that seemingly are supposed to do the same thing, it's just like has gotten more confusing. So, Gertie, you have to stop biting the microphone. No one likes it. So let's go to calendar. Yeah, wheat is plantable. So let's just see if we can plant. So we'll ignore the rocks. We'll ignore everything. If we can plant wheat, I will be happy. We also have to get, here, we can start, and plowing will probably get rid of these weeds anyway. We're basically just starting over, I think. So it's cultivated, and now when you go over it, it looks like it turns into seedbed. And then I assumed you had to cultivate seedbed. 120, it's still like no honey. I assume you don't need one zone, like unloading zone or whatever per honey. Get honey at pallet location. Yeah, I assume they will both go into the same. Or do you think 120 is the max? Because it looks full. That'd be really silly if 120 was the max you could do in a pallet. Ooh, we are like ready to make some money off eggs. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Let's get to this sower on. We could always bale grass too. I don't know if there'd be an advantage to it, but something we could consider. Okay, so we don't want grass, we want wheat. Now is it going to tell us that we can't sow in an uncultivated field? No, looks like it works. Okay. Well, then I guess I don't get what seedbed is. So we'll have to keep playing around with that. Yeah, I'm wondering if, like, I'm just kind of guessing cultivated plus plowed equals seedbed, and that's like the best. And if I had, like, once I plow it, it'll turn purple, cultivate, I don't know. We'll keep playing around with it and checking it. Should I try to remove the stones now that it's like a new day? That doesn't make sense, but yeah, I don't... Rollers. With a roller, you can improve the upper soil layer quality of your fields. If we combination... Yeah, just with a weight. Is there any other tool I'm just not seeing that might do with rocks? It looks like it's only the stone pickers, and then mulch I think is for... yeah, this stubble, I don't really know what it means by stubble. I don't know if that's just for grapes and olives. We'll have to pay attention to that as well. So we could have spent... Like, we could have just bought this really big one, which is maybe what we'll do. Yeah, I think... Well, for now, let's sell stuff. Let's look at the shop sale. Anything we want. Auger, no. No. And, wow. It's a good price on that, but... Because this does silage. Bales. Wow, that's really good. But I think we just need to not spend money right now unless we take stuff in. So let's, for now, let's sell stuff. And we'll let our workers work. And yes, they're going to be running over stone, and that's okay. We'll look at that in a second. But we should have some lettuce. Yeah, we have a lot of lettuce. Oh boy. I really need to get this tree gone. Okay, so if we open up that, let's hope we can get like a ton of pallets in. Go. Come on. I guess if I put them in neater, I could probably get more in there. What the heck? There we go. Well, not as many as I thought. Like maybe 6. Wow, this is... I am stuck. Okay. A little more difficult than I thought. Come on, just... There we go. So we can fit 2 more in than with our truck, which I guess in the long run is fine. It says we can fasten them. No, that's for my truck. That was dumb. We can just close the door. And where do we get money? 38 at fast food restaurant. That's a good price. Just gotta find the... Oh, good, okay. I love when it's at this one. Fast food restaurant. You can see in the bottom right, it is going away. And in the top right, we have made... Wait a minute. Is that it? It's not quite getting all of it. Well, this is weird. There we go. What the heck? Like, it's... If I hold it, maybe? There we go. Has to be almost in the icon. All right. We need to get this out of the way for our sower. We have to make sure we also fertilize today, so that we can maximize that yield. All right, let's go sell like one more thing and then we'll probably call it a day. So if we, where's, oh, it's way over there. Okay, that was, let's get these eggs. And I don't have a pallet fork, so I can't even deal with this honey. And I am thinking that 120 is the max. So I guess we could... How much is a... 200 bucks. So maybe we just buy... Oh, only 1 per farm. Huh. Shoot, that's kind of crazy that... There's no way 120 is... Oh, these pallets. Okay. That's fine. I might just try to drive into the honey, just to knock it off that square. Oh my goodness. Okay. That happens a lot with lettuce. There we go. I'm almost about to go back to just setting and forgetting, but I do like the money. And we really need it now that I messed up that roller. Just go in. Okay, I need you away and you out of the way and you like you can't there we go. Good enough. Where should we sell eggs? The Johnson's Farmers Market. Is that way in the northwest? Yeah. Real quick, I'm gonna just try to knock this. I don't think, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to. Well, maybe if I approach it from this way. Let me detach. It's probably worth looking at getting a front loading attachment next time. I think that'll be good. There. Okay. I should at least allow honey. So it looks like wheat is planted. So let's sell this and then we will call it a day and do some fertilizing tomorrow. And if anyone has any idea about this roller, the rolling, what I'll probably do is just sell it and buy that stone picker that's like the same price. It only does 5-ish meters, but then I can collect. Weird. Then at least I can collect some and make some money if we're going to be doing it anyway. Make sure it finishes. Okay. We could, because I want to check menus. Plus, I've been using this a lot in tutorial land, and it's been working really well. Of course, I say that and now it won't, but yep, that is super funny. It's been working for me like a charm in tutorial land, so I knew as soon as I tried it here, it would say that for some reason it can't do it. But it's been nice because when I set up tutorials, I'll have to set up, you know, sometimes 3 or 4 vehicles. Like for advanced forestry, I think I set up 5 or 6 vehicles way over on the west side of the map. So having workers just drive them saved me, you know, 6 trips, which was really awesome. So I don't know why sometimes it says it's not reachable, but hopefully they'll keep working on their AI pathing and that'll get better and better. Okay, fresh produce. Let's make lots of money. Wait, eggs is not accepted here. There we go. We can see in the bottom right it's disappearing. We need, oh, not sure why that stopped. Maybe it has to be closed. I don't know. Oh, it's still going. And we made a lot of money. So now if we go to this, we can repay. Not that we really have much left. So I think I will just sell, not this episode, but I think just kind of thinking for the future. I'll just go ahead and sell that roller. I don't know what it means by improves topsoil quality unless I see it, unless I see a visual affectation, like, you know, a map changes or something. I just don't trust that it's actually doing anything, so I will just go with the stone picker that actually, I think, will pick up the stone and I'll actually get something for it. So, and again, it won't cost that much more. It's like 10,000, whatever. We'll do it. It'll be nice to have that. So, if anyone wants to tell me what a roller does, that'd be great, because I don't get it. Same with the power harrows, but I think the power harrow did work. I think it was just that the field was already cultivated, and I thought plowing would then reset that, but it seems to have not, which is nice, though I could be wrong about that as well. So next time we will fertilize, we'll check on our animals, our water, all the things, and hopefully I won't be too confused about fields anymore after today. So thanks for putting up with that. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys are enjoying. Like, subscribe, comment below if you wish, and if you have any questions or anything to say. And of course, have yourselves a very nice day.